A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of tensions between the United States and Venezuela, the U.S. government has seized a sanctioned oil tanker off the coast of Venezuela, prompting a fierce response from the Venezuelan government. On Wednesday, officials in Caracas condemned the seizure as an act of international piracy, asserting that it is a blatant theft of their resources. The Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela issued a strong statement denouncing the actions of the U.S., which they claim are part of a larger campaign to undermine the country's sovereignty and exploit its natural resources. Attorney General Pam Bondi announced that the seizure was carried out by a joint operation involving the Federal Bureau of Investigation, Homeland Security Investigations, and the United States Coast Guard, with additional support from the Department of War. According to Bondi, the tanker had been sanctioned for its involvement in an illicit oil shipping network that allegedly supports foreign terrorist organizations. This operation, she stated, was executed safely and securely, and the investigation into the transport of sanctioned oil is ongoing. The U.S. forces involved in the operation were seen entering the vessel with guns drawn, as evidenced by unclassified video footage released by Bondi. This footage depicted a helicopter approaching the large tanker, followed by tactical personnel rappelling down onto the deck. The seizure was announced by President Donald Trump during a roundtable discussion at the White House, where he claimed that this tanker was the largest ever seized by U.S. forces. As you probably know, we've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela. A large tanker, very large, largest one ever seized actually, Trump stated, adding that there were other developments to come related to the seizure. When pressed about the fate of the oil on board, Trump casually remarked, "Well, we keep it, I guess," and later confirmed, "I assume we're going to keep the oil." This bold move by the U.S. government has raised eyebrows and sparked debate over the legality and morality of such actions on the international stage. While the U.S. justifies the seizure as a necessary step in combating drug trafficking and terrorism, critics argue that it undermines international law and sets a dangerous precedent for how nations interact with one another. The Venezuelan government, already facing severe economic challenges and international isolation, has vowed to resist what they describe as unlawful aggression from the United States. As tensions continue to rise, the international community watches closely to see how this situation will unfold. Will the U.S. maintain its aggressive stance against Venezuela, or will diplomatic efforts be made to de-escalate the situation? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: the stakes are high, and the implications of these actions could have far-reaching consequences for both nations and the region as a whole. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.